Hey y'all, welcome back. I forgot to start the video, but I got the new dampeners on. This is like extremely compressed, but I also need to kind of work on getting some different leaf springs. For the measurement I had, also it allows me for travel that I need. So I can kind of show that maybe if I lift the truck up a little bit. But I got thinking about it, that some people, when they buy some of these, they may not have the little doodah band that, let me back up a little bit here. The doodah band that holds these things compressed, and then when you get the top bolted in, and then you cut the strap and let it slowly go back into place, and you drop the bolt in. So what you do is you get yourself some zip ties, and starting at the top, you put a loop through here. And I made this to where I can still reuse these, because you have to cut two of them. You have to cut this top one, and you have to cut this bottom one, because once you get that bolt through, you won't be able to slide it over the top. So you take, when I put this thing in here, I'll cut this one, because this zip tie is a full one, so I can reuse it. Anyways, that's beside the point. So you take and you put this one around it over here. Here, hang on. Give me a second. Okay. So it'll go back to its original height. Okay, so right here, you'll put this zip tie around here loosely, and then you can kind of figure out what you need it down here. Then you'll take it and you'll push it down, and as you can see, you compress it all the way. Then you take, hang on. Okay, once you push down on this thing, it'll be able to go around here, and you're gonna push this zip tie over this way, and then you'll let off, and it'll make sure not to get your fingers in there, and it holds it. But you put this top one on, and you just kind of single zip tie on there, and then this one's a 2 zip tie, that way you have room to slide up and down here. You'll push down here, slide that right over, and it holds it. And then, if you need to adjust it, you can tighten your zip ties. Because, I mean, this is an aftermarket piece, so this is for the lift kit that I accidentally put on it. Yes, I know, accidentally, I don't know. Anyways, so when you put this thing in here, you're gonna kind of figure it out. So I need to compress this thing a little bit more, because with that bottom piece where it is, it's kind of obvious I need it compressed more. But, oh, the other thing I had to do is I had to, where did I put it? It's right here in this bag. I had to get new bolts, and I'll finish the exhaust because I just got the exhaust clamps. These gloves are sticking to everything. I got fluid on them. What do you call it? Grease on it. I got a new bolt because it's the same thread pitch and everything as these old ones, because I didn't have enough thread on them on the old ones, because the old ones were kind of those janky makeshift bolts, but they worked, but you know, still kind of janky. And since I'm kind of putting the work in to get newer equipment here, but these, I don't know if you can see it in there. I have enough room inside of my frame. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there it is. It's a little long, but it gets the job done. Oh, my toe. Anyways, I need to get another nut for that, which will be over here. But yeah, I got this on. It went on pretty easy. So, using the light on my phone here. I bet you I got it sitting in my box somewhere. Wondering if I buried it. Anyways, so that's the update for right now, and about kind of what's going on here. And the other thing that I'm gonna do is I'll once I get this done, I'll do an oil change on it. Kind of look at it, see how bad the shinies are in it, because there's gonna be some with the new motor. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. It's crazy, 2 years of building this truck. Because I think I had a little bit longer than when I started videoing this process. And yeah, it's been a great experience doing this with Dad. And obviously you guys have helped me out a couple of times, actually quite a few times. There's some things here, like for example, here, I got a leak right here. I just gotta take and put some Teflon on it, or the high temperature Teflon. Ow, my knee. But yeah, that's always kind of been an issue. I mean, it's the old part on here, so I might need to just get a new fitting. If that one is cracked or something like that due to heat or something, but I'm gonna try to make it work. Most of those old parts were meant to be reused anyways, so yeah, it's come along in here. They're not done, but I got some things I need to do. I mean, this came off of an old, what do you call that? It was a lift chair that we got. So I took and I put the leather on here and kind of cover the holes and stuff. It's nice. Downfall to it is when you put stuff on the seat, everything sloughs over. So, but you know, it's a problem I can work with. I'm okay with that problem. And then I'll have some more that'll go over the top here. I have some of these. These came off the arms, and these will either go here, or they will, hang on. And that might even be better right here on this corner, because then I'll use, we have a heavy duty sewing machine here, and we'll kind of stitch that on like that, and this will kind of get tucked underneath this one, and that'll allow that to be. But yeah, I got the dash on. Radio still doesn't work yet, but that's because here's the power and it's not hooked up yet. But yeah, I figured out the issue with the brakes. When you buy a new master cylinder and power booster, make sure that you measure your length on your shank here. Because what I ended up having to do is put a spacer right there. If you can see that, I had to space that because the front brakes were applied because there wasn't enough wiggle room down here. And the adjustment screw, hang on, let me see if I can show you. I gotta find it. Right, hang on, right there. That's the adjustment screw. And as you can tell, I have the old one on because this one was like extremely long. So, yeah. So I just kind of shimmed that a little bit, but you want to make sure to adjust that to what you need. Anyways, that's the update for right now. It's just little small tinkery things now. I mean, nothing huge, but you know, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it, and all the comments that you guys have had, and they've helped me out a ton. I may not know what I'm doing all the time, but you know, I have a pretty close idea. And then something I don't know, I can figure out by asking those who have had more experience than me. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.